Young Thug made an appeal from jail on June 12. "You know, this isn't about just me and YSL," he said in a pre-recorded address screened on Hot 97's Summer Jam. "I always use my music as a form of artistic expression, and I see now that black artists and rappers don't have that freedom. Please sign the Protect Black Art petition and keep praying for us. I love you all," he concluded. The petition to protect black art is a manifesto co-written by 300 Entertainment co-founder and CEO Kevin Liles and Atlanta Records COO Julie Greenwald, who signed Young Thug and helped launch his subsidiary label YSL. The petition requests that federal and state politicians establish legislation limiting the admissibility of rap lyrics as evidence in a court. The rapper's guilty plea followed a 56-count RICO indictment against him, Gunna, and 26 members of his Young Stoner Life group. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss how Young Thug reacts to Gunna's release from jail. Stay tuned to find out. So, let's start our video. The 88-page grand jury indictment labels YSL, Young Stoner Life, as a criminal street gang and accuses 182 instances of the collective's participation in gang activities and criminal conspiracies using lyrics, social media posts, and apparel or accessories branded with slime as evidence. The Fulton County Grand Jury in Atlanta also indicted others for severe offenses, including attempted armed robbery and murder. Bond has been refused for both Young Thug and Gunna many times, and they await their January 2023 trial in prison. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has vowed to combat the 60% increase in violent crime in Atlanta, which has reverberated throughout the hip-hop community, where many have argued that this trial is the latest instance of criminal justice systems unfairly linking rappers to violent crime throughout their art. Here is the most recent information on the case as it develops from the individuals implicated to a synopsis of the charges and the quoted lyrics. Young Thug and 27 others are named in the indictment as members of the criminal street gang YSL, or a Young Stoner Life. Thug, the driving force behind Atlanta's thriving rap scene, purportedly founded the street gang in the city in 2012. The prosecution claims that YSL has affiliation with the National Bloods gang, and some associates also claim that blood subset gangs like Sex Money Murder or 30 Deep. In 2016, the rapper created Young Stoner Life as an imprint of 300 Entertainment. YSL Records musician stable is called Slime Family. Gunna and the rappers YSL Duke, Yak Gotti, and Thug's brother Unfunk were also mentioned in the indictment. The district attorney managing the case is Fani Willis. She's a well-known Democrat for investigating whether former President Trump and his campaign staff committed election fraud in Georgia. It does not matter what your notoriety or fame is. If you come to Fulton County, Georgia, you commit crimes. Certainly, if those crimes are in furtherance of the street gang, you'll become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office. We're gonna prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law, Willis said in a May 10th press conference. She has a reason to believe that gangs are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all the violent crimes that we see within our community, and so they have to be booted. Young Thug's attorney Brian Steele told the New York Times that YSL is not a criminal street gang. Mr. Williams came from an incredibly horrible upbringing, and he has conducted himself throughout his life in a way that is just to marvel at. Mr. Steele said that he has committed no offense at all. Bond was denied for Young Thug and Gunna, who will stay in custody until the trial begins. The scheduled trial date is January 2023. In an emergency application filed on May 13th, Thug's attorney Brian Steele criticized his inhumane detention circumstances and requested release, which was subsequently refused. In the filing, he wrote that Thug has been detained in what amounts to solitary confinement and total isolation, in a windowless cement compartment with only a bed and toilet and an overhead light which remains on 24 hours per day, preventing any sleep, rest, or meditation. Steele claims that the rapper has no access to media, including TV or the internet, nor any freedom to exercise, shower, or have human contact. In an Instagram post that included an open letter to his 4.4 million fans, Gunna criticized deplorable conditions in prison, 22 and 2, just a bed and a shower, no windows, just walls. He wrote in the caption, "Can't see or communicate with anyone." Evidently, Fulton County continues to confuse gang activity and rap music and does not signal a policy shift. Professor Lance Williams of Northeastern Illinois University told The New Yorker, "It seems like gang stuff. It looks ugly, but the reality is that most of it is just music. If there's violence, it's interpersonal, not organized." He was troubled by the use of the RICO law, which in his words is a thing created for the mafia, now being used to indict young black males who are flirting with the culture and the music, but who are not involved with any criminal enterprise. He continued, "Once they hit you with this RICO thing, you're finished. It's a wrap." When asked about the proposed Georgia state legislation to limit the use of rap lyrics as evidence in criminal cases, Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis stated that she did not believe the measure would be successful. "I think if you decide to admit to your crimes over a beat, I'm gonna use it," Willis told reporters at an August 29 press conference before quoting lyrics about alleged criminal activity cited in the indictment. "Now, I'm using those lyrics that they're admitting to doing that. I'm gonna continue to do that. People can continue to be angry about it," Willis said. "I have some legal advice. Don't confess to crimes on rap lyrics if you don't want them used, or at least get out of my county." While Willis has pledged to continue to use songs as evidence, state and federal lawmakers have filed legislations to restrict their use. That's all for today's video. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. See you in the following video with some more notable celebrity facts and stories, and until then, stay tuned.